What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Handyman life. Today I'm over at a detail shop. I'm going to be installing a key drop in the door just for security purposes and that sort of thing. And he's always got some awesome rides over here. It's the best detail shop in town. So come on with me and we'll check it out. That thing is sweet. Obviously this just got here and is getting quote. Alright guys, so I'm deep into the project over here at Higher Quality Detail, and there's the lockbox there, and I've already got one side cut out. So I'm gonna set up the camera so you guys can watch me cut out the other side. After I cut the plate out, which is here, it's pretty simple. Just found the spot. Doesn't have to be perfect because there's a backing or a border plate that will go around and make it pretty. And in here is just this cardboard stuff that we don't need. Just get rid of that. All right. Before we cut out the other side, we got to find our marks. So I like to just take a drill bit and rest it in each corner, get it as close to flat and level as possible, and then we'll just punch through the other side in all four corners, and that'll give us our lines to connect. Double check the measurements as much as I could to make sure we had the right lines to follow, and I've got it all mapped out, measured from the bottom of the door and from the outsides. So I think we're lined up pretty good. Let's go ahead and cut into this.
We're free, bound only by frozen memories. It's time, racing all these broken dreams tonight.
Alright guys, I had to put some earplugs in. That was getting loud right there in that corner. Probably should have had them in the whole time. Won't forget again. So yeah, I got the panel cut out. Going to test fit the lockbox. So I'm going to do that and make sure that it's going to slide through just the way we need it. Everything fits up, and then I'll put it together. All right guys, so this thing is basically going to just sit at the bottom of the opening that I cut, and the bracket around it fits just right. So I'm going to open up this door and mark where the bolt holes or where the screws will get screwed into. Right there. Bit of finesse, but I finally got both sides of the door ready to install the box, and you can see I got the drill holes made for the bolts. The first ones, they were not working out. They just weren't, and so I got some different hardware from my truck, and I've got just enough wiggle room to get those secure to hold this thing tight. And so I got the trim on the other side here to fit as well. It needed just a little bit more cut out, not a big deal. So we're ready to install this thing and then caulk it in so it's safe from the elements. Guys, so I got it all done. I even caulked it in all around the edges so that it would be sealed from all the weather. I had some caulk that matched pretty perfectly right there, and then some gray that will be even closer to the door when it fully dries. And then over on this side, same thing all around the edge, and I had some to match here. It was drying so fast on me, it was super tough to make these lines nice and tight. So they're not perfect, but they are functional and they're gonna keep the rain out and other elements. All right, so that's it for the install. You can see they got that Rolls Royce behind me all sparkly clean, so maybe we'll check that out real quick. Alright guys, so I got permission to get a little exclusive look at this shop. So that's just a quick sneak peek. I'm going to be back here for some more work next week, so maybe there'll be some other cool cars to check out. Stay tuned. All right, got my stuff headed back to the truck. Gonna figure out the plan for the next project. All right, so I got a plan. I'm getting back on the road here, so real quick, I'm gonna head south down into Chandler, where I heard the Pep Boys, unfortunately they're closing their store, but fortunately for me, they're having a 50% off sale, and I know that I need to go get some supplies for that Prelude. I've been mentioning wanting to paint it, so I think I'm gonna head down to that Pep Boys and see if I can't wrestle up some supplies for the paint job. Pep Boys, and it's for sure they've got 50% off everything, so I am going to town on some supplies that I know that I'll need in the future with all the big plans that I got and all the big things coming up. And so there's a little sneak peek of my cart here. I got tons of stuff on here, so we're gonna go through it all later, and I got more to pick out. So I think I'm almost done, only a few things left but of what I really need, but I'm gonna glance around the rest of the store too. Plus I got a few things for Stephanie, so I hope she likes them. Got my cart full of goodies, load them up in the truck, head on back to the house. Just got back to the house and I'm gonna unload all the stuff from the store. I'm super excited to show you what I got, and I'll give you a few more hints as far as which projects are coming up. First, second, third, I don't know about all that quite yet, but it's all got to get done in the near future, so we're gonna have a lot of fun. Super excited about her new windshield sun cover. Stella, what you doing over there? Huh? What'd you find?
Ball.
What is it?
Ball.
That's right.
Ball.
You got a ball. What's up, guys? I unloaded all the stuff and I got a little help. So we're gonna open up everything and see what we got. That way I can kind of give a little insight as to the projects I've got in mind. We'll just grab the first bag here, no particular order, I don't think. We'll start taking stuff out. First up, some sandpaper. I went ahead and I got the 80, 180, 320, and I got some 600 as well as some 1000 grit sandpaper. That way, when the painting comes up, we're prepared. I got 2 bottles of Wax and Dry from Turtle. It's my favorite stuff, so easy to use. I got some sanding blocks. Oh, here we go. This was one of the first picks. Like I said, everything was half price at the store, so I've been having this stuff in mind for a long time. Got a Headlight Restoration kit. And, oh shoot. Anyway, one of the things that I gotta do on the 240 here is bring this Sylvia front grille back to life. And I saw online that the Headlight Restoration Kit is a great way to do that and make this all nice and clear and shiny again. So that's one project. And obviously there's going to be some body work in order, so I figured a nice sanding block would be a great investment. Let's grab another bag here. All right, we got 1, 2, 3 cans of the Rust-Oleum style Plasti Dip. It's super high gloss black. I'm going to use it on Stephanie's Chrysler 200. And then just because everything was on sale, and I know in the future after a paint job, you gotta buff that thing, so I got some rubbing compound from 3M, half price, can't beat it. And I know I'm plasti dipping the wheels for the Prelude, and I think I'm a little short on the gloss, so I got 1 more can of glossifier. It was the last one they had. Let's get another one. All right, so a lot of things deal with making sure everything is clean. And so I got a detail brush set, and just to make sure we don't break too many clips and holders and stuff, I got a panel popping kit. That should be pretty easy. Pry and trim kit, and then some more sanding stuff. I got some wet sand blocks, waterproof sponges, different grits. I got some Gojo, gotta stay clean. And there's some Bondo mixers and spreaders, applicators. Oh, this bag is coming apart. There we go. Here, sweetie, I got some air fresheners
Ooh,
for
I like
you.
those. Yeah, thank you.
Go.
I'll take those.
All right, and then I got some back to black trim stuff. I mean, this is just nice to have in the cabinet. I got room for it. We're gonna put it in there. And the other day, oh, that fell out. Little touch-up marker for my work truck. I got a sprayer for the hose. That way I can have it on and it won't, this will be way better. I got oil change stuff for the Chrysler. So there's some oil. Said it took 5.5 quarts of oil, so had to get another one. Got 2 cans of undercoating. I know I'm gonna need that at some point. I think under this, just to make it nice, I got a roll of carbon fiber thermodynamic, or whatever it says. It says thermoformable, heat formable. So I'm gonna use this on the interior of Project Prelude. Stay tuned for that. All right, and oh, there's the oil filter for the. I meant to get an air filter as well, and kind of forgot towards the end. Oh well, 1 more bag. All right, this is gonna go in the work tool bag. I use the super glue all the time. I mean, this stuff costs $6 at Home Depot, half price today at the store. Got some more sanding paper and pads. Let's see here. I got a 1500 grit set of sandpaper here. I got a 2500 grit set of sandpaper there. And I also got this really fancy 5000 grit sanding foam pad for, I don't know what yet. Probably the 240 to make it as nice as possible if I feel like doing that. I also got a set of grinding wheels. You can see there's prep kits, finishing discs. This is definitely essential to body work. All right, a little bit more cleaning stuff. I got a nice little hand mitt here. It's a chenille one. I guess this is like the medium quality, but you know, I feel like it'll get more dirt off than a super soft one. I don't have a McLaren, you know. Anyway, I got some red, not yet. Got some red cream hardener to go along with the big can of Bonder over here. Got that. I'm not going to need that much on the Prelude, but it closes like a paint can, so it should last a while. This is a squeegee for rinsing windows off, for squeegeeing the windows down after a wash. And then I got a trigger here for paint cans, because it gets paint literally like it hurts my elbow to push on the thing that much. So this would be sweet. Got another thing of this clear weld, JB Weld. This stuff is awesome. I've used it in the past a ton. Let's see. Oh, and there's the other piece of the bodywork puzzle. This is the glazing and spot putty. So this is like the skim coat. And then there's some air fresheners. Those are also for you,
Oh,
sweetie.
thank you.
So those can go in the family ride and make sure it smells good. And that was my trip to Pep Boys for the 50% off sale. So this all came out to about $260. So $265, I think. All right, so time to put all this stuff away. I gotta find room for it in the cabinets. I think I got the room, so let's do that next. So I got the rest of the stuff put away, except for the Loctite, which is going to go in the truck. And I figure I could do maybe a couple of things with the items that I got. Let's see, we'll throw this in the truck real quick. And then I got a hose sprayer, and we're going to just go ahead and throw this on real fast. Test this bad boy out. Here we go. Here's another project that I've got on the list. I got this stuff at Home Depot in the mistake section for, as you can see, $9 a piece. These things retail for about $30 plus tax, so this was a steal. I decided that if I took this color and I mixed them together, I'd get a really sweet gray that I'd be happy with out on, as you see, the pool deck. It's all tan right now, but I got bigger plans than that. So like I said, you gotta stay tuned for the good stuff coming up. I got all the tools, I got all the supplies. I'm getting ready to go on a filming spree, and I got a lot of good content coming your way. All right, guys, so that's gonna finish it up for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed the show. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and make sure your post notifications are on so you don't miss out on any other projects. You can also find me on Instagram at The Handyman Life, where I put up a few hints before YouTube. Thanks so much for all the love and support, and I'll catch you guys next time. Remember, you can do anything you put your mind to. Peace.